What's going on YouTube? It's your boy DJ Skandalous here, and we're back with another episode of Skandalous Talk. For this one, we're going to break down a hip-hop article on O4L Online Network. The article here reads, Rapper Badass dies in jail, tributes pour in. Now if you aren't familiar with Badass, he was a member of the Dogg Pound. He also was featured on several Tupac songs such as Krazy, as well as a Ghetto Star remix that was rejected from ever being released, but you also got the solo version that appeared on his album without the Tupac vocals. You also have the song Only Move for the Money, which is unreleased, which featured Badass on the chorus of a Snoop Dogg and Tupac track, which was produced by Daz Dillinger. And this song still hasn't been released yet, but you can find it online on YouTube. So scrolling on down, it says, West Coast rapper Badass has reportedly passed away while in a California detention center. Badass, whose real name is Jamar Antonio Stamps, was in custody at a Southwest Detention Center in Riverside, California at the time of his death. As a result of being arrested on a domestic violence charge, the West Coast MC's bail was set at $10,000 according to the records. At this stage, the cause of the 43-year-old rapper's death has yet to be revealed. In a music career spanning over 20 years, his affiliation with Snoop Dogg gave birth to a number of classics. Born in Hawaiian Garden, CA in 1975, Badass started his rapping at local parties and clubs. He was the original member of the LBC Crew with Lil C Style and Technique. Although the LBC Crew signed with Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style Records in 1997, their debut album had shelved in 2014, titled Haven't You Heard? Which is kind of crazy because you would think right after Tupac and Biggie died, there would be an influx of talent, which we've seen with DMX and Ja Rule and Eminem. So that would have been a great time for people like Corrupt and Lil C Style and Badass to get their shine on in the West Coast. So it's kind of crazy that they never really got their own album until around 2011. Aside from his affiliation with Snoop Dogg and the Dogg Pound, Badass released 4 studio albums. His debut album, Word on Streets, featured the Outlawz and the Lady of Rage. This peaked at 32 on the top R&B and hip hop albums chart. In addition, Badass collaborated with late Tupac, Shakur, Ice Cube, Warren G, Bizzy Bone, and Corrupt. A feature on Tupac's iconic Machiavelli album. Badass will get the chance to collaborate with Tupac on the song entitled Krazy for the Machiavelli album. In what appears to be Badass' last interview, he spoke with the Art of Dialogue on his experiences working with Tupac. Badass also revealed that he was around Can.am Studios around the time that Tupac was recording the All Eyes on Me album. Speaking on the song Krazy, Badass said, Krazy was dope. Krazy was like, I feel like it was meant to happen, you know what I'm saying? Like something that the universe put together. You know, some people call it God, just perfect timing, you know what I'm saying? Right place, right time. And that's kind of crazy too because Badass wasn't even supposed to be featured on the Machiavelli album. It just so happened that the Outlawz were taking so long writing their verses that Tupac said, basically to Badass, you know, if he wants on, you know, he has to have a verse ready, he can get on. So Badass already had his verse ready before the Outlawz, and that's why he featured on the track. I think it was a perfect collaboration. It gave a change of pace from just having the Outlawz all over the Machiavelli album on songs like Just Like Daddy and Bomb First. So, you know, having a different rapper on that album, it just really made it stand out a lot better. Now, I could definitely see like Gaddafi on Krazy, but Badass held it down. So now we got tributes here on social media for Badass. We got Snoop Dogg here. He says, damn, rest in peace to my young DPG, LLG, LBC Crew original, Badass gone too soon. Young Noble posted a picture of Badass himself and Edie Don on Instagram along with the touching caption. Caption read, rest in paradise to our good brother Badass, and condolences to his family, the Dogg Pound, and everyone who loved him. Super solid dude, he'll be greatly missed. Another Instagram post by Daz Dillinger shared a screenshot of Badass's prison record with the caption, no justice, no peace, rest in peace Badass. Also, Outlaw Napoleon posted about how all the members affiliated with the Dogg Pound, Badass was the closest to the Outlawz, therefore bonding with them the most. Be sure to check out a lot of the, DPG, Snoop Dogg Badass tracks you can find on YouTube. Alright guys, so that's it for today's hip hop news. It's just crazy that all these people associated with Tupac aren't around anymore. You know, you have Gaddafi, you have Fatal, you have Frank Alexander, the Bodyguard, you have G Money that appeared on the original Do For Love and the Young Niggas song, On Me Against the World, Johnny J, Nate Dogg, Deion Evans, who produced for the Tupacalypse Now album, Big Psych, which was on All Eyes on Me, as well as other Thug Life era tracks. And you can't forget Big Stretch from Live Squad, as well as Prince Idol Joe that appeared on Hit 'Em Up, also Lisa Left Eye Lopes from TLC. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. You can just keep going down the list of all the people that have passed away that were associated with Tupac's legacy, his music, and his life. Alright guys, so drop your comments below about how you feel about this article. I guess we just gotta wait a couple more days to see what the circumstances around his death were. Like I said, he was incarcerated for domestic violence, so it's really hard to tell what really happened. Alright guys, this is DJ Skandalous signing out. Peace out.